Today in the Fire Lab we'll be taking a very close look at char-cloth. You may recall in the last episode we took some samples of cotton socks and a t-shirt and used hot coals and relatively airtight chambers to allow pyrolysis but prevent oxidization, leaving us with solid carbon in cloth form. Your first lesson in quality is that so-called cotton socks contain a lot of elastic and polyester, often leaving you with results that are so threadbare you can see them with the naked eye. If we look at this poor quality, low yield char-cloth being ignited under a microscope, we can see the oxidization reaction following an individual thread of cotton, but not igniting any of the adjacent threads. What you need for better results is more cotton, with threads that are closer together. And I've got to tell you that cotton t-shirts are an improvement over socks, but they are not denim. Just look at the thickness of those threads and how close they are together. T-shirt, denim. T-shirt, denim. And not stretch denim. Stretch jeans are full of elastic and make rubbish char-cloth. And not printed denim. That leaves ink residue that interferes with oxidization. What you want is tough, baggy old jeans that hang on you like a sack with legs, making your ass look awful. That is what results in char-cloth that gets you these kinds of results. So lesson 1, up your thread count. Lesson 2, for best results, roll and fold. I made this shade box outside that will allow us to see the beam of focused sunlight I'll be using to ignite my char-cloth and the oxidization reaction that follows. Let's start with a flat 4cm square, and you should be able to see immediately how useful char-cloth is in lighting fires. It has a low ignition point. But how do we take this reaction and parlay it into a larger reaction that is intense enough to ignite a fire? Well, we multiply it. Here's another flat square that's been folded into quarters, creating a square no more than 2 centimeters across that offers 4 times the heat of a single sheet. Here is a square that's been rolled tightly into a cylinder, and you can see that this might create a better focus point of heat if it didn't splay out so readily. And here is a square that's been rolled tightly into a cylinder and then folded in half. It starts just as readily as anything else we've used, only this time we have successfully focused the energy into an area that's less than 1 centimeter across and offering up to 8 to 10 times the intensity of the reaction you would get from a single layer of char-cloth. It is this kind of heat you will need to ignite tinder. So there's our closer look at char-cloth. Remember to use denim jeans with 100% cotton for better results, and roll and fold your char-cloth to focus the heat. Or you could just buy one of my incredible fire lighting kits. My firelighters can be lit with a spark, and they do away with all that tinder nonsense, offering you a reliable shortcut to a successful fire in a variety of conditions. Stay tuned, and by that I mean please subscribe. Thanks for joining me in my enthusiasm for fire. Cheers all!